Hi all! I have participated in the Brackeys game jam again. This time the theme was You Are Not Alone, a really difficult one. I started to think and my ideas were too useless. Horror games and multiplayer games were going to be made by people with no ideas, so I immediately discarded them. But then I remembered a mobile game I played a while ago. It was Hungry Shark Evolution. In that game, you play as a shark that has to eat fishes to survive. The fishes are in groups, so I decided that surviving as a fish would be a great idea, due to the fact that you will have to do so with your shell. Okay, in my mind this sounds amazing. However, I had to live with numerous Unity crashes during the development, and I will tell you why later. First of all, I created the sprites of the fish and food. I wanted them to look cute, so here is the result. Fishes! Okay, so I started to code the movement of the player and also the shell. I realized that making a single AI for all the enemies and fishes was going to be a big problem. So I made a super simple code to make the shell follow a point that is looking for the nearest food. Now that we have all the movement and behavior of the shell and the player, this was the end of day 1. On day 2, I added a timer with a rule-tile system, to consume less time on making the world. Also I made that for dolphins, whales and sharks. I know that the shark is a copy-paste of the whale with another color, but we are in game jam and all the seconds have to be optimized. The third day was the one I enjoyed the most. I coded the dolphin and the whale. I didn't have any problem with that, because they only have 2 states, go outside for oxygen and go underwater for food. The enemies are overpowered, mainly because I wanted the games to last 2 or 3 minutes. You will have to use the fishes as shields to protect you from predators. I hated day 4. The shark behavior had 3 states. Go to the middle of the ocean, search for fish to eat, and if there is a dolphin nearer, eat it. This would have been super easy to do, but as you can add more than one tag to the same game object, I had to use layers and for loops. The code seemed to work, but Unity crashed over and over again. If there weren't dolphins in the scene, crash. If after some time there wasn't a fish or dolphin near, crash. If the shark collides with the dolphin or fish while going to the middle, crash. So I already don't know how I fixed it. Thanks Jesus! Before going to sleep, I made art for the fishes of the coral reefs, the squids and the anglerfishes. Day 5 was extremely easy. Just copy and paste the code of the other enemies. For the clownfish and the blue tongue fish, I reused the code of the shell and just changed the point that follows the nearest food to one that follows the nearest coral reef. That's it. Day 6 was all about adding particles and making the tutorial. Really simple but boring to do. The last day I made the menus and the music. The game was ready to launch, so that was what I did. This time I received lots of comments. Some of them were telling me to add more information in the tutorial and fixing some bugs out the player jump. Apart from them, the rest of comments were about how they enjoyed or liked the game. I am glad you liked it. I think this game will have a higher rating than the last one, especially because it has way too many ratings. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want me to make a tutorial about something I said in the video, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to be cool. And as always, don't forget to keep playing little games.